Yo, wanna spit fire? 7 days to freestyle mastery? You ever feel that fire in your chest? That urge to just spit rhymes raw and real right off the dome? That's freestyle, man, and it ain't some mystical gift. It's a skill, honed through sweat and hustle just like anything else worth having. Over the next 7 days, we're gonna break down those walls, those doubts whispering you ain't got it in you. Vocabulary, flow, punchlines, stage presence, we're covering it all. No shortcuts, no gimmicks. By the end of this week, you won't just be rhyming, you'll be flowing, spitting fire that'll make heads turn and jaws drop. You ready to step up and own this? Let's go. Hey, let's get real. You can't build a house without bricks, right? Same goes for rhyming. You gotta have the raw materials, the words to build your lyrical fortress. First 2 days, we're going full-on dictionary assault. But forget boring lists. We're talking about expanding your world. Read everything you can get your hands on. Newspapers, comic books, even that dusty textbook your grandma gave you. Pay attention to how words sound, how they connect, the way they make you feel. Write them down, make lists, group them by sounds. This ain't school, man, it's about building your arsenal. Next up, rhyming. Don't just settle for the easy stuff. Push yourself, man. Find 10 words that rhyme with orange, I dare you. Okay, maybe not 10, but you get the point. The more you practice, the more those rhymes will come naturally. Think of your brain like a muscle. The more you work it, the stronger it gets. Carry a notebook everywhere, jot down rhymes whenever inspiration hits. On the bus, in the shower, doesn't matter. This is your hustle, your grind. Remember those word lists you made? Now start connecting them. Don't worry about making sense at first, just get those rhymes flowing. It's like warming up before a game, gotta get those synapses firing. Another killer exercise, pick a random object, anything. A lamp, a shoe, whatever. Now write down as many words as you can that relate to that object. Its shape, its color, its purpose, even how it makes you feel. Now take those words and start rhyming. This ain't just about finding words that sound alike, it's about making connections, building bridges between ideas. This is how you develop your own unique voice, your own way of expressing yourself through rhyme. Remember, there's only one you, and that's your biggest strength. Don't be afraid to experiment, to sound crazy, to push the boundaries of language. So keep grinding, keep writing, and I'll catch you in the next chapter. Alright, you got your words stockpiled, now it's time to make a move. It's time to bring those words to life with rhythm and energy. Days 3 and 4 are all about the beat, the heart and soul of hip-hop. This is where the magic happens. This ain't just about rhyming anymore, it's about syncing those rhymes with the music, creating a flow that's uniquely yours. It's about finding your own groove. First things first, you gotta feel the beat. Let it resonate within you. Not just hear it, but feel it in your chest, in your gut. Let it become a part of you. Listen to your favorite tracks, close your eyes and let the music wash over you. Immerse yourself completely. Pay attention to the drums, the bass line, the melody. How do they make you move? How do they make you feel? Now start counting along to the beat. Feel the rhythm in every part of your body. Most hip-hop tracks are in 4/4 time, which means there are 4 beats in each measure. It's a universal rhythm. Tap your foot, clap your hands, nod your head, whatever it takes to internalize that rhythm. Make it second nature. Once you're comfortable counting the beats, start saying your rhymes along with the music. Let the words dance with the beat. Don't worry about making sense at first, just focus on staying on beat. The flow is what matters. This is where your practice from the first 2 days comes in handy. All that hard work is about to pay off. Experiment with different flows, different rhythms, see what feels right for you. Listen to how other rappers ride the beat, how they use their voices to create different effects. Learn from the best. Don't be afraid to steal, borrow, and remix what you hear. Make it your own. Find a beat you love and just freestyle over it. Let your creativity flow. Don't overthink it, just let the words flow out. Trust your instincts. Record yourself and listen back. What do you like about your flow? What could be improved? Be your own critic. Remember, finding your flow is a journey, not a destination. It's an ongoing process. It's about constantly experimenting, pushing your boundaries, and discovering new ways to express yourself through rhythm and rhyme. Keep evolving. One of the best ways to improve your flow is to practice with a metronome. It keeps you grounded. This little device will help you keep a steady tempo, which is crucial for developing a tight, controlled flow. Consistency is key. Another killer tip is to record yourself rapping over different beats. Challenge yourself. This will force you to adapt your flow to different tempos and rhythms, making you a more versatile and adaptable MC. Flexibility is your friend. Remember, your flow is an extension of your personality. It's your signature. So don't try to be someone you're not, just be yourself and let your unique rhythm shine through. Authenticity is everything. Chapter 3, Days 5 and 6, Punchlines and Wordplay. Hit 'em where it hurts. You're flowing, you're on beat, now it's time to make 'em remember your name. This is where you leave a lasting impression. Days 5 and 6, we're talking punchlines and wordplay, the stuff that separates the amateurs from the pros. It's the art of surprise and wit. This is about crafting lines so clever, so unexpected that they leave the crowd speechless. It's about creating those unforgettable moments. A good punchline is like a knockout punch, it's gotta have impact. It should hit hard and leave a mark. It's the climax of a rhyme scheme, the moment where everything comes together, the build-up and the payoff. Think of it like setting up a joke. You build anticipation with the setup, then deliver the punchline with precision and wit. Timing is everything. Where do you find these lyrical haymakers? Everywhere, man. Inspiration is all around you. Observe the world around you, pay attention to the absurd, the ironic, the downright funny. Life is full of material. Eavesdrop on conversations, watch stand-up comedy, read satirical news articles, absorb different styles of humor. Wordplay is your secret weapon. It's about bending language to your will, creating double entendres, metaphors, and similes that make people think, laugh, and rewind to hear that line again. It's about being clever and inventive. Don't be afraid to be playful with your words. Experimentation is key. Experiment with different meanings, different pronunciations. Twist and turn phrases to find new angles. The English language is full of quirks and inconsistencies. Use them to your advantage. Play with its nuances. One of the best ways to develop your punchline game is to study the greats. Learn from the masters. Listen to how Eminem uses wordplay to create humorous and thought-provoking lyrics. His technique is impeccable. Pay attention to how he structures his rhymes, how he uses metaphors and similes to paint vivid pictures in your mind. It's a masterclass in lyrical artistry. Another great exercise is to take a common phrase or saying and flip it on its head. Give it a twist. Give it a new meaning, a different context. Make it your own. This will force you to think outside the box and come up with creative and unexpected lines. It's a mental workout. Remember, a good punchline should be both clever and memorable. It should stick with the audience. It should make people laugh, think, or feel something, evoke a reaction, and most importantly, it should flow naturally with the rest of your rhymes. Seamless integration is key. Keep in mind, a punchline doesn't always have to be funny. It can be serious too. It can be insightful, thought-provoking, or even heartbreaking. The emotional range is vast. The key is to create a moment that resonates with your audience, a moment that they'll remember long after the song is over. Leave a lasting impact. This is where your individuality comes into play. Your unique voice matters. Your unique perspective, your life experiences, your sense of humor. These are the ingredients that will make your punchlines truly special. Embrace your uniqueness. Chapter 4, Day 7, Freestyle Challenge, Unleash the Beast. This is it, the final showdown, the moment you've been waiting for. You've put in the work, honed your skills, now it's time to unleash that lyrical beast you've been nurturing. All those hours of practice are about to pay off. Day 7 is all about putting yourself out there, facing your fears, and spitting fire in the face of pressure. It's your time to shine. Freestyle challenges are the ultimate test of your skills. They push you to your limits and beyond. It's about thinking on your feet, coming up with rhymes on the spot, and keeping the flow going no matter what. Adaptability is key. No safety net, no second chances, just you, the beat, and the mic. Start by challenging yourself. Push your boundaries, pick a random word, any word, and freestyle for a whole minute without stopping. Let your creativity flow. It doesn't matter if it makes sense, just keep those rhymes coming. The goal is to keep the momentum. This will help you develop your improvisational skills and train your brain to make connections faster. It's all about quick thinking. Once you're comfortable freestyling by yourself, it's time to find some competition. Test your skills against others. Hit up local open mics, rap battles, or even just challenge your friends to a rhyme-off. The more you compete, the better you get. The key is to put yourself in situations where you have to think on your feet and deliver under pressure. Embrace the challenge. Remember, the goal of a freestyle challenge isn't necessarily to win. It's about growth. It's about pushing yourself out of your comfort zone, testing your limits, and seeing what you're truly capable of. Discover your potential. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. That's how you learn and grow. Every stumble is a step forward. The more you freestyle, the more comfortable you'll become, and the better you'll be able to handle the pressure. Practice makes perfect. Here's a few freestyle challenge ideas to get you started. Try them out and see which ones you enjoy the most. Object challenge. Someone picks a random object and you have to freestyle about it for a set amount of time. Get creative with your descriptions. Word association. Someone says a word and you have to immediately respond with a rhyme. Keep the flow going. Then, they have to rhyme with your word, and so on. It's a fun way to build your vocabulary and quick thinking. Beat swap. Start freestyling over one beat, then have someone switch to a completely different beat without warning. Adapt on the fly. You have to adjust your flow and lyrics on the fly. It's a great way to test your versatility. The most important thing is to have fun with it. Enjoy the process and let your creativity shine. Look, you made it. 7 days of grinding, pushing your limits, facing down those doubts. No matter what your style is, you've unlocked something real, something powerful. Freestyle ain't about perfection, it's about raw talent, about expressing who you are, one rhyme at a time. This is just the beginning, man. Take what you've learned, keep practicing, keep challenging yourself. The world needs your voice, your stories, your fire. Go out there and own the mic. Become that freestyle king or queen you were always meant to be. Hit that like button if this lit a fire under you. Drop a comment with your hottest freestyle lines and subscribe for more rap wisdom. Let's conquer the game together. Peace.